Hey guys, what is going on? Payne here once again, and welcome back to my Swansea career on FIFA 14 Next Gen. And we are just going to be pushing on with the season. We are at the end of January now. It's almost the end of the transfer window as well. And I know I was a bit cruel with you guys on my most recent episode on Friday because I didn't upload anything on the Saturday or Sunday. I kind of left it on a cliffhanger. Did I sign Matip or didn't I? And you guys have been great, you've been patient, and here we go. You guys are going to find out whether I do get my man at the end of this video. And the response as well about bringing Matip to Swansea has been great from you guys. I had a feeling it was going to be like, well, why would you bring Matip when you've got the option of bringing in such and such a player, and you know how it goes. But no, it's been great, and thanks guys for that, and hopefully we can actually get Matip in this team and start moving Swansea forwards to European glory. It's the start of things to come. Watch this space. But this game against West Ham, I know a couple of videos ago I mentioned about we haven't played a Capital One Cup fixture for a while. I lied. We're not even in the competition anymore. That's because we got knocked out by West Ham. The footage that I actually recorded of that game, it glitched out. I couldn't even edit it for you guys, so I had to leave that one out. But we did lose against West Ham, so we're out of that competition now thanks to Andy Carroll slotting 2 goals past Vorm. It was a 2-0 win for West Ham. Wasn't too happy with that, so we just got to keep pushing on. And look at this for a position as well for a free kick. As you can see, I was going through trying to select a free kick taker and eventually fell upon Pablo Hernandez. Last time he took a free kick for this Swansea side, he scored it. He steps up this time around and scores it again. 1-0 to Swansea right on half time before the ref could even blow his whistle, and Pablo Hernandez puts Swansea into the driver's seat. He's just unstoppable. That's 2 free kicks I've had now with Hernandez, and he's scored both of them. He hit the ball low and hard, such power, and I think it even took a deflection there off the wall, and Adrian, he didn't stand a chance. It was always going to go in. I think that's great though, that you can kind of catch the goalkeeper off guard and knock the ball past him if you hit it low and hard. Maybe his vision, it wasn't the best. He couldn't really see the ball that well because of the wall in the way, and it was a tight angle. So we found ourselves 1-0 up. Excellent stuff. Just needed to press on in the second half. We still had a lot of work to do. And just look at the passing game around. Short passes. Nice, quick tempo. Couldn't create anything there, unfortunately. They seem to be sitting back quite a lot, West Ham. Thankfully, Chico and Andy Carroll stayed well away from each other. I don't know whether any of you guys have actually seen that in real life. And Sam Allardyce laughing at Chico and confronting him. Absolutely hilarious. Go and check it out, guys, if you haven't seen it. Anyway, we beat West Ham 1-0, so another set, 3 points added to the league table. Now, Joel Matip, why do you keep declining my contract offer? Seriously, bro. Apparently, he likes living over in Germany. He likes playing for Schalke, so I've got to try and persuade him. So I offered him 55,000 with 5% clean sheet bonus for 3 years and a crucial first-team player. Fingers crossed that he would accept that after the South Wales derby. Swansea City against Cardiff. After this game, we've got Fulham, and then it's the transfer deadline day. So Matip, I really want to sign him up now, because if someone like Ashley Williams, who is already out, one of my best centre-backs that we've got at the moment, we're going to need Matip. We need him to come in, because if Amat or Chico gets injured, we're going to be screwed. We're going to have to be relying on the likes of Gary Monk to come in, who, by the way, if you didn't know already, is the caretaker manager. Whether he'll get the full-time job at Swansea, we just don't know yet, but maybe he should after his performance, after his result that his team got on the weekend in real life against Cardiff in the South Wales derby. It ended 3-0 to Swansea. Absolute dominance. Swansea just outplayed Cardiff on that pitch on the weekend. It was excellent stuff. Brilliant performance, and I was hoping for the same result in the same fixture in this game against Cardiff. Boney there with an excellent shot. The ball was dipping. Marshall was there though to get a hand to it. Knocked out for a corner. Romeo swung it in. Boney got a head to it. Michu picked up the loose ball, and Zaha with the volley just fired that straight at Marshall. Nothing came of it, but it's positive stuff. We were pressing Cardiff as much as possible. I wanted to make it 1-0. I wanted the win. I was making my intentions known against Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side in this game. I need to start climbing up the table. We haven't been doing too well recently. and just a couple of minutes removed from that corner kick. Boney comes in, finesse shot, finds the bottom corner, makes it 1-0. Look at Romeo there, glitching through Jonathan de Guzman. What is going on there? But the main thing is, we was 1-0 up at the Liberty Stadium against our bitter rivals Cardiff City, and as always, goals means confidence. Zaha on the break for Swansea. It was 2 against 4 there with that attack, and Boney still managed to ping off a shot for Swansea. I was certain it was going to find the back of the net there, but it just went wide. The second half was an opportunity to concentrate, pull up our sleeves and get down to work, double our lead. That's all we had to do, and Michu so close but yet so far to making it 2-0 there. Michu, I didn't actually pick up. I was playing the 4-1-4-1 formation. He just slipped in behind Boney, who was up on his own. He was in that cam position, and it happens to the best of us. 89th minute in, not enough time to go and get a winner now. We still had a lot to do, and we just failed to convert those chances that we had into goals, and it cost us. The game 1-1, some dodgy defending from myself there, and Maynard just slipped that pass for him. One final attack from Swansea. Britton, no support in the penalty area for him whatsoever. Michu eventually came in, got ahead to it, but just put the ball wide. The game ended 1-1. We could have won that game. We was outplaying Cardiff, just like Swansea did in real life on the weekend. A look at that as well. Damn you, Matip. Declined my contract offer yet again. But I wanted to get this game out of the way and done with against Fulham. Once again in the Premier League. There is the league table. Swansea 7th. Level on points with Arsenal. I'm kind of surprised that they're so low down in the league at the moment. But this was a time and another opportunity to put things right and start climbing that league table. Again, the 4-1-4-1 formation. Britton managing to take up that CDM role. Gary Monk finally comes into the Swansea starting 11 for this game against Fulham, as well as Tien Dali. I think that's how you pronounce it, in that right back position. Seeing that we had to play Fulham with two days, I think it was a day or so removed from that last game against Cardiff in the South Wales derby. It's so unfair. I know we always go on about it with fixture congestion when it comes to January. It's so annoying on FIFA. I wish they'd sort that out. I mean, just look at de Guzman's stamina there. He was looking very tired, and it wasn't even half time yet. So there was going to have to be a few changes in this game. Zaha did come on to replace Pablo Hernandez. A bundle of energy for this Swansea side, and he just rocketed that ball into the bottom right-hand corner for Swansea, putting us into the lead. Excellent goal. Totally unchallenged by the back four at Swansea. And we managed to hold on and go ahead and pick up the win there and those 3 points against Fulham. And here we go. I hope Jim White is holding on to his mobile phone, because it's transfer deadline day, Friday, January the 31st, 2014. Here we go. Not much has happened with just 8 hours remaining of the deadline. At this point, I was worrying about Matip. He's not going to come to Swansea without standing, so I thought, I'm going to have to reopen negotiations with Schalke. Offered them 4.8 million again. They was hoping for 5.5, but you can always try and squirm a bit more out of them and get him for cheaper. Heard nothing back after 7 hours remaining. I was getting kind of worried, because who else have I got to fall back on? I really wanted to get my man. I wanted to get Matip. The transfer offer was accepted by Schalke, and I realised this was kind of silly of me. His demands was 50,000. I wasn't thinking at the time, and I offered him 50 grand again with a 10% clean sheet bonus for 4 years. Crucial first team player. And then I thought, well, this is it. I'm going to have to dig deep into my transfer kitty here. Yes, of course, the contract offer got declined. I'm going to have to persuade this guy to come over to the Premier League, to come to Wales, to play for Swansea. This was it. What could I do to actually bring Matip to the Liberty Stadium? I was getting kind of worried, as I've already said, because time was running out. So I offered him 60,000 a week, 5% clean sheet bonus for 3 years, and of course, crucial first team player. Will I get my man? With just 4 hours remaining of the transfer deadline day, he goes and declines again. What can I possibly do to bring Matip to Swansea? I was kind of feeling deflated once I read that news, and then I had to see who else I could fall back on. 4 hours to try and fill in that centre-back position. I looked to Eric Dier from Sporting Lisbon at the age of 20. offered them 3.5 million. I didn't have time to inquire. I just wanted to sign a decent centre-half for this Swansea side because Ashley Williams is out and we've got no one else really. Finances, as you can see, we've got about 6, 7, 8 million to spend, but you got to think about wages as well. And I thought, no, this is it. I'm going to offer Matip one final contract offer, 70,000 a week, crucial first team player, 0% on clean sheet bonus for 3 years. Will he accept with just 3 hours remaining? The chimes of Big Ben were looming. Would I be able to get my man? And eventually we got the good news that Joel Matip has accepted my contract offer. Look how quickly I go to tick the accept offer option. There we go. Whew. Finally got my man with just 2 hours remaining of the transfer deadline day for 4.8 million and 70,000 a week. Matip is now a Swansea player. He will be playing in the Premier League and you guys will be able to see his debut in my next video. That is the end of this video, guys. I do hope that you've enjoyed, with some excitement there as the transfer deadline day came to an end. We've got our man. Matip is now a Swansea player. Awesome stuff. I will see you all in the next video.